Dan sit die zipline. Ou oom en tannie sit nog vas in die vliegtuig, nou net geweer. Weet, kabel net om die prop. Brandweer nou net opgedag. Weet nie hoe gaat hulle hier maak om die mense te help.
The engines roar to life, and then Upendo is out of his hands and down what passes as a runway. For a few glorious seconds, Upendo is airborne, and then it crashes to the ground. Another dream.
After two successive failures, Murang'a-based flight enthusiast Gabriel Nderitu today made a third attempt at achieving that elusive dream, to soar into the skies with the birds and other conventional aircraft in his homemade craft. The setting was here at the Kambirwa airstrip in Murang'a County, where he brought not one but two aircrafts to make a stab at history and become the first East African to fly a locally assembled aircraft. One of the crafts accommodates a pilot, whereas the other is an unmanned drone. As the crowds gathered, the question on everyone's mind was, will these planes fly? Then came the moment, and Nderitu revved up the engines and the plane finally started forward, gathering speed in its wake. But flying, it didn't. Yet another failure. Nderitu says the aircrafts use the same engine, which he dismantles and put on the other one.
The tests today are a lot more positive than we've had in this field in all the times that we've been here.
Despite the failed attempt, Nderitu is not giving up on his dream, noting that he has seen a tremendous improvement in his trials.
The fact that we're spending over 1 million of this project over time, eventually, I think the best thing is that we will probably have to consult with institutional people.
The self-styled Murang'a Aviator is now appealing for funds and technical cooperation from well-wishers to enable him achieve his dream of flying. For now,
the second and third day ended without much success. But by Sunday, the team had done everything in their power to get this plane powered by a Toyota NZE engine and a chloride exide battery to make sure it would fly.
Even if we are able to make it 3 feet or 4 feet, we believe we will have moved a big step.
So in a spirited mood, they gave the aircraft the push they thought it needed to gain momentum for takeoff. A crowd had formed, anxious to see a potentially historic moment. But just when it seemed ready to take the leap, it diverted from the runway and collapsed once again. Gabriel was heartbroken, but surprisingly, his spirit was unbroken.
I'll go back to the drawing board and design the landing gear better, and also study a little bit more about the landing gear.
According to his judgment, the problem lies in the rear wheels. He says it is clear they can't support the weight of the 800 kg plane.
Mpaka tuhakikisha ya kwamba hiyo miguu itaweza kumundu ile uzito ya hii.
In a month's time, Gabriel expects to be back here for a second trial.
Got quite a bit of reserve willpower, And I think the small hiccups are more so nothing to do with the aerodynamics. They are more so to do with small practicalities like sparking plugs. Nothing to do.